How's it going, my silly little friends? Today I thought I would try the Unus Annus God's Fitness Test. Now, the channel is no longer with us, which was, a bit of a shock for me personally. I mean, I saw it coming and I was ready for it to disappear, but, it was still pretty hard to let go. But in memoriam of the channel, because it had such a big impact on me and on my decision to make this channel, I thought it would be really fun to attempt the God's Fitness Test because I'm kind of a fitness fanatic, I do some workout videos on this channel and I plan to do far more. So I thought, why not give it a go, How hard can it be?
It was really hard.
Let's go. So the first exercise that I had to do was the push-up Superman, I think is what it was called. And God, this was by far the hardest. It doesn't help that I'm not really that good at push-ups, but when I saw, even like Ethan said that it was his first time doing them, if I remember correctly, and it was so much harder than it looked. I collapsed quite a few times. It wasn't easy at all, gamers. Yeah, after a while I had to take a break and stop because it was so taxing. In fact, even today, the day after, I feel it so hard in every part of my body, gamers. This is the one where they rolled and it's kind of like a burpee roll. I don't really know what you would call it. This one was actually pretty easy. It was a good break from the last one that I did, which was the Superman push-ups. But I will say that I think they used a way heavier weight than I did. I used a 5-pound med ball, and I think that's what made it so easy. I could have used a 10-pound weight, but I just thought that it would be a better idea to kind of give myself a little bit of a break because I knew that the next exercises were going to be really difficult. And I think that this was probably the one that I did the best on. Except I was having trouble rolling at first because I just landed flat on my back, so that was pretty cool. Thank goodness I didn't try to do it with any sort of like weighted vest like they had attempted. That would have been hard. Alright, so the next exercise that I did was the bear crawl with the person on the person's back. I didn't have anyone with me because everyone was busy. So I had to fill a backpack, an old Bravest Warriors backpack I had, with weights. So there's about 15 pounds of weight in there, but it felt like a lot more because the straps were so damn tight that it just felt like it was absolutely crushing my feeble little body. It also took forever for me to actually zip up the backpack. Yeah, it was really hard to put on. So I think that this one was probably the one where I did the worst on, just because the backpack kept falling on my neck, so that was unpleasant. Also, props to my mom for filming. Unfortunately, she kept doing close-ups of my ass, probably not intentionally. And I did 2 there and 2 back to represent the 2 members of Unus Annus. And then after a while, I guess, I took the backpack off because I was done. I just didn't want any more of that. I just didn't feel like it, So the next exercise was taking the bar squatting in front, lifting it up behind your back, and squatting again. I don't know what they had called this one. Unfortunately, I didn't have the chance to write down the names because I filmed this after Unus Annus died, so I couldn't necessarily go back and look at the videos, but I tried my best for this one. It was actually pretty tough for me because I usually don't do a lot of tricep exercises with 10-pound weights. I was using 10-pound weights. I didn't have access to a bar or anything. But it was actually pretty tough. I don't think I did it correctly whatsoever, but it's the thought that counts, right? It's the thought that counts. So this was also one of them that hurt me, and my form is just not good. So the last one is the suicide sprints. I didn't have anyone to do them with, so I was kind of just running across my room over and over again. I thought it would be kind of fun to do like, oh, I'm doing one across for every week of Unus Annus. I thought that would be pretty symbolic. Unfortunately, I didn't count, so I was just running across my room until I saw fit, and I was just like, well, that's probably good enough. That's probably 52. Oh yeah, I guess I should talk about how I feel about Unus Annus specifically. I thought it was a really, really interesting project. I really enjoyed watching them. My favorite episode, for anyone who cares, is Brick Soccer. And if you have your favorite episode, I would love to hear it in the comments. I just absolutely died right there, but I'm actually that's how I can be recording this video right now. But yeah, it took a big toll on me. Oh boy, that sure was difficult. Oh fuck. Oh man, that was so much fun. Even though it was definitely one of the hardest workouts I've ever done in my entire goddamn life. Maybe that's for a reason. I mean, it was difficult. I have no idea how the fuck they even managed to do that in the first place. But to be fair, I haven't been training with like a personal trainer or any real heavy weights, and I did the easy mode version of it, so I can't imagine how hard it would have been for all 4 of them. That was really great. It was something I wanted to do to commemorate the most impactful YouTube channel I've ever seen on the platform. So if you like this video, please consider subscribing to me. Obviously, if you haven't, please subscribe to Markiplier and Crankgameplays. Unus Annus is no longer with us, but I would have recommended you subscribe because it was such an amazing channel and such an ambitious and just awesome project. I can't describe it more than that, but it really did change my life, and it really did have a big influence on my decision to start making YouTube videos. So if you like this video, I'm glad. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!